So here we have this VEVOR Rattan 6-drawer dresser. Now, full disclosure, this is a paid review, but the opinions in this video are my own. Alright, so I'm going to quickly unbox this, and then I'll put it together and give you a closer look at it. Alright, and there we go, that's everything that came in the box. Quite a few pieces here. They have pre-drilled holes and threaded inserts, along with labels to make it easier to put together. Also, in this smaller cardboard box here is all the hardware to put it together. And then here's the instruction manual. This thing is pretty big. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and put this thing together, and then I'll give you a closer look at it. Alright, and there we go, I just finished putting it together. It took me just over an hour. It was a little bit challenging, but nothing too difficult. Now, this is the 6-drawer dresser in brown, but you can get it in some different sizes as well as some different colors. Anyway, all these parts are made of particle board covered in laminate, nice and smooth, easy to clean, and it's put together using a couple different methods, but mainly this twist lock screw system that you can see right here. And here's a better look at those on the side of the drawer here. Anyway, on the front of the drawers, there's this really cool looking weaved rattan pattern, and you can see right behind it is a thin piece of the laminate board. I really like how the drawers are actually solid drawers and use metal slides. I also like these drawer pulls. I think they're made of aluminum and they look really nice. I do want to point out that the bottom of these drawers use a pretty thin 1/8 inch thick board, which isn't the most sturdy, but it is supported all the way around, as well as it has this center support piece, so it should hold up just fine. The fronts also line up pretty nicely. It's nice and smooth, and the gaps are pretty consistent apart from the top. Now, it's definitely not the most solid dresser I've ever had. It is a little bit wobbly, but they do give you a really easy way to stiffen it up, and that's these pieces on the back here. It's just these two adjustable metal brackets that you can screw to the wall, and that'll really stiffen it up. Anyway, as far as the weight, it says it can only support 30 pounds on top and then 10 pounds in each drawer, but the top actually holds much more than that. You can see here that it holds my weight just fine, and then here's about 30 pounds in one of the drawers. It definitely feels a little bit heavy, but it functions just fine. And that thin bottom board is holding up just fine as well. So yeah, once you get it connected to the wall, it'll be pretty solid and plenty strong enough to hold whatever you put in it. And another thing I want to point out is that the full depth of the dresser is about 15.5 inches, but the drawers are quite a bit smaller at only about 12 inches, which means there's a couple inches of wasted space behind the drawers. Anyway, overall, I think it's a decent dresser. It's not the most sturdy standing on its own, but I like how it has solid drawers. It looks really nice, and once you get it connected to the wall, it'll be plenty stable enough.